Chief Minister N. Biren launches Manipur State Credit Guarantee Scheme. CM stresses the need to maintain same level of development trajectory achieved prior to current crisis. Imphal Post Offices Manipur Division observes Mails and Parcels Day as part of National Postal Week from October 9 to 30. Manipur observes 24th World Sight Day 2023. Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan says Manipur State Eye Bank would commence operations by October end. And in fresh violence, armed miscreants launch attacks on Sabungko Kuno in Imphal East District, leaving at least 3 village volunteers injured. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English Bulletin. I'm BABINA, HAJARIMAYUM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren launched Manipur State Credit Guarantee Scheme with Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for micro and small enterprises set up by Ministry of MSME and Small Industry Development Bank of India, SIDB today. Planning Department, Government of Manipur organized the launch event at Hotel Imphal North AOC. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister N. Biren expressed the need for everyone working in different fields to pick up their work at double speed in order to maintain the same level of development trajectory achieved prior to the current crisis in the state. The Chief Minister continues that the state has been passing through a difficult time and added that everyone needs to face it unitedly to bring it back to normalcy through emotional integrations and living together. The Chief Minister informed that Manipur is just after Assam among the northeast states and top among the small states in number of registrations of micro, small and medium enterprises with a total of 51,199 registration in 2021. He stated that MSMEs are very suitable in Manipur with its people's eagerness to work and take up new activities. Mentioning that earlier banks asked for collaterals or securities for providing loans to borrowers, he informed that now the government is giving the guarantee under its credit guarantee scheme, continuing that SIDB would be sanctioning an amount of around 700 crore rupees in the next 5 years, and cited that if this opportunity is harnessed optimally, around 28,000 employments can be generated in this 5 years to come. Water Resources Minister Awangbo Nyumai, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Govindas Konthosam and top government officials graced the event.
Nahangay loan lo bose koi di makar mortgage khamid madu gi mahut koi thabak service pata to ba to hojik di sigi posili koi government pura madu gi dai ta putlo ne koi government 10 crore di ha thir ka moi madu gi MOU iner ka 10 crore se kana guarantee wina maya bi no thong sigi manu ka hojik sidi na moi na koi da sanction to ko si 700 crore ne basai manga se adun sigi kana ba maya se machine koi na sahi manga se koi na fajana sigi kana ba se koi na lo hai ragadi koi miyo inisin unipan gumba 28,000 employment people employment generation as well as economic growth adu ki possible doing it.
Mails and Parcels Day was observed today at Imphal Post Offices, Manipur Division. The observance was held as part of National Postal Week from October 9 to 13. Speaking on the occasion, Superintendent of Post Office Manipur Division, Razu Zaki Finyo said digital Post Office pilot project, Smart Post Kiosk app will be introduced in the state in the near future to provide speed and registered post services round the clock. The app was first introduced in Bengaluru. Razu Zaki Finyo encouraged the public to share their suggestions and grievances so that the post office could improve its service. Gifts were presented to customers of the post office on the occasion.
We also hopefully in a very short near future, this smart post kiosks will be very soon installed in Manipur division also. So with all these things, we have so many shortcomings. That is why the purpose of we are holding this meeting is to interact with our esteemed customer, because we would like to hear their grievance as well as we request them to share their ideas and thought. So, and with the suggestion, we can improve our service.
Manipur joined 24th World Sight Day 2023 observance on the theme Love Your Eyes at Work today. National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment State Health Society, National Health Mission Manipur organized the event at Classic Grande in Chingmairong, Imphal. Speaking on the occasion, Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan said Manipur State Eye Bank would commence operations at the end of October. He expressed concern about the habit of people in the state buying glasses from roadside vendors without a doctor's prescription, as it could bring potential harm to eyes. He stressed the need for the government to regulate such practice closely. The health minister also encouraged people to pledge to donate their eyes and called for collective efforts to understand and raise awareness about glaucoma and eye conditions that can lead to blindness if not detected in time. Relevant officials from the health department distributed spectacles to elderly individuals and appreciation certificates to eye-related NGOs on the occasion.
Manipur State Eye Bank yam thuba matamda by end of this month that way hobul namagani license for eye bank and corneal transplantations sigi license so way license big Manipur because across every in the nook and corner of our state mayam digamata so bakana ba mo egani glaucoma issues. It's a whopping, I would say, I'm using the word whopping, it's 5.8%. 5.80%. Diabetic retinopathy, corneal blindness, 0.90%. So 5.80 is a huge number. I think glaucoma is a concern for all of us because it's a silent disease. It's only ultimately in the end that we come to know that one has a glaucoma, or somewhere in the middle by glaucoma disease. Stress on in public detect
Shiza Eye Care Foundation SECF also observed World Sight Day by carrying out free eye checkup camp today at its premises in Langol. 189 patients availed eye checkup at the camp. During the camp, doctors of Shiza Eye Care Foundation detected patients who are suffering from various eye-related ailments such as cataract, double eyelid and vitrectomy. SECF stated that it will give treatment to all the patients under PCB, NHM, CMHT, PMGAY scheme. Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, Jenims Hospital in Porompat has achieved a significant milestone by successfully conducting 2 kidney transplantations using kidneys donated by deceased persons. The kidney transplants from living donors have reached 28 in total. Late K. Ruben Kumar, age 31 from Kongpal, Khetri Laikai, had donated his kidney. Prior to him, late Sarungbam Kennedy, age 42 from Singzamai Chingamatak, had donated his kidneys. Their kidneys have been successfully transplanted to patients at Jenims and Caesar Hospital, saving 4 lives. Speaking to media, Jenims Director Professor L. Deban shared that 6 more individuals, including 4 from Langol Old Age Home and 1 each from Bishnupur and Taubal, have pledged to donate their organs after their demise to Jenims Hospital. He made a heartfelt appeal to the people of the state to consider pledging their organs for donation after their demise instead of allowing their precious organs to go to waste through cremation or burial.
Koi mioi bana leitraba matungda ekwede yauribo organ kidney boiro, heart boiro, liver boiro, cornea boiro sumaina koina darkar oiba mioi amada koina donate toba yai lehoriba mioi bagi punsi asibu kannanaba masak ama oina yamna thamoi sengna koi organ koi donate toba se Manipur gi natraga India gi prithvi gi mafam khodimakta akoina awareness oina ngasigi paudama se koina Manipura lebiriba koi silnau sing praja sing da tamjaning mani sumaina ngarang tobikiba koi donation tobikiba sumaina aruga nanmu koi Kennedy na tobiramba sumaina mathang mioi kyamon su koi ngasigi program asi yingbiriba kangbuna koi donate taunanaba lengthok piraraga lakpireraga Jenimsa pau pibiro.
While Dr. K.H. Lokeshwar, the medical superintendent of Jenims, urged the public to exercise caution and adopt preventive measures as the state grapples with an increasing number of reported dengue cases, he noted that Jenims Hospital has already treated 167 dengue cases, which include 10 infants and a pregnant woman. Additionally, the hospital has admitted 11 new cases. On a positive note, Dr. K.H. Lokeshwar mentioned that Jenims has not reported any fatalities related to dengue this year.
Chamba dengue fever haidana mayamna longna disina laihau naba kok chikpa lutang chikpa miluda naba khangba ngamdaba laihau yam temperature wangakpa adagi I utongdagi I thoraktana macha macha thoraga akoigi kangna chikpagi makhun taba akoina purpuric spot tongna tawba hemorrhagic fever ana khara mana yam sati bana mahaki bp gasi suddenly nemdakiba akoigi I gi utongdagi isingji thoraktana fluid mayam si thoktana kong kut pongkatana mai mi pongkatana suddenly shock ta mihun bhangakta ba bp nemdarakpa kidney fail oiba aduguma su yawba yam sathiriba mana masagi I gi machal da yawriba platelet hariba porchina nemdarakpa matamda I khaknabagi sakti se walapana brain manungda I thokkiba heart manungda I thokchalapa kidney thokchalapa aduguma midana yamna sathina khudong tikali aduna masagi extreme oiba pot mayam che yam sati ba siba yaba potu adumak yaudingeda or any fever laktingeda akoi section masina khwaida phai.
In fresh violence, armed miscreants launched an attack on Sabungkok Kunau in Imphal East District today. The attack involved bombs and gunfire. In response, state forces and village volunteers engaged in crossfire with the attackers. As per the latest updates, 3 village volunteers sustained injuries. Jat Regiment personnel deployed in the area reportedly deleted pictures and videos captured by local medias. According to information gathered by Impact News reporter, armed miscreants positioned on a hilltop in the area reportedly opened fire towards Sabungkok Kunau from 3 a.m. The situation escalated with the use of bombs during the attacks. An additional police team led by Imphal East Additional SP Herojit rushed to assess the situations. Mairapaibi women in the village alleged that security forces didn't prevent armed miscreants from attacking their village frequently, despite giving them assurances to take control of the situations. Reinforcements have been dispatched to Sabungkok Kunau in the wake of threats of further attacks. As part of the War on Drugs 2.0 initiative by the Manipur government, a team from the Narcotics and Affairs of the Border Police (NAP) seized approximately 581 grams of suspected heroin powder from 3 miscreants at the roadside of Mapau Dam Road near the Forest Office in Napet Pali, Imphal East yesterday afternoon. Arrested persons are Fulmun Kasung, 37 years old, son of Tangamba Kasung from Thangzing Pokpi village, Laikoiching, Kangpokpi district, C.T. Jackson, 43 years old, son of C.T. Simthar, resident of Kangsum village, Kasom Kulen, Kamzong district, and Ningsen Joy, 40 years old, son of Ningsen Yauringam from Kangkum village, number C Kulen, Kamzong district. The team seized 45 soap cases containing the contraband sealed in 2 rice bags, a white-colored Bolero vehicle with registration number MN03P2470, 3 mobile phones and other items including documents of the arrested persons. They have been handed over to NAP police station along with the seized items. A case has been registered for this further investigations. A man was killed in a road mishap near Lamboy Kongnangkong in Imphal West District today. The incident occurred around 5:30 a.m. when a Dio scooter headed from Lamsang side was hit by a Suzuki Ciaz car coming from Imphal side. The deceased is identified as 46-year-old Laisram Dinesh Chandra, son of El Surendro from Nauremthong Laisram Lairak. The body is kept at Rims Morgue. Lamphel police has registered a case. Lamphel police has also arrested 3 occupants of the car with registration number MN01S8381. Driver of the car is identified as 23-year-old Thongnauzam Nites, son of TH Ibocha from Wangoy. The other 2 are 23-year-old Dinoy Yumnam, son of Y Khogen, and 23-year-old Yumnam Sidam, son of Y Ranjit from Yumnam Huidromayay Laikai. Meitei Tribe Union laments over the untimely transfer of Manipur High Court Acting Chief Justice M.V. Muralidharan to Kolkata following his final judgment directing state government to send recommendations to a center for enlisting Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list of the Indian Constitution. Briefing the media at Wangkai Kunau Soibam Laikai in Imphal East this afternoon, Meitei Tribe Union General Secretary Mutum Churamani refuted speculations over the reasons behind the transfer of M.V. Muralidharan to Kolkata. He clarified that his transfer had nothing to do with his verdict over ST status demand by the Meitei community and indigenous community of Manipur. Churamani reiterated that there are official documents mentioning Meitei community as tribe of Manipur. Hence, their demand is justified. He stressed that securing constitutional safeguards for the Meitei community is essential to prevent the community from becoming a minority and facing extinctions in Manipur.
Justice Muralidharan da magi matam sudringai da transfer to bi bahai base masimakti yamna sengna hairada mangonda torture to bi bani haina ako Meitei Tribe Union logani aduna matung lakadaba Muralidharan gi mathangda lakadaba Chief Justice to aduna su achumba reality de yenga kanda ma facts and the figure mayam document based oraga ekoina thagat chariba mayam se phajana yengbira kanda susoi soidana Meitei na schedule list san pham thoi hai base soidana magi Chogo mating pangbirakani haibagi thajabasu thamjari aduga nongna lakadoriba Chief Justice pusu ekoi Meitei Tribe Union na taram na wokchari.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Peace Rally by Khangabok Coordinating Committee. So keep watching Impact News.
Free breast cancer screening camp from 9 to 19 October 2023. Able free OPD consultation with our specialists and 15% concession on mammogram and other investigations and 10% concession on surgery. For appointment, please contact Caesar Hospitals.
John, sort of.
Kanghodana Tabak Narapa, Gyan Mangba, Kok Nauba, Oban Sing Batorabadi, Tintadana Lamdam Sigi Maming Lerba Doctor, Anova Kolai Sing Kaya Leraba, Impal Heart Institute, Sagomban Moirang Lerki, Cardiac Emergency, the Lakbiduna, Kodak Tachanaba lying Hobiho.
Free eye screening camp in observance of World Sight Day on 12 October 2023 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and ever 15% concession on investigations and procedures. For appointment, please contact Caesar Eye Care Foundation or call the above given numbers.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Khangabok Coordinating Committee, a conglomerate of 22 local clubs of Khangabok, took out a peace rally today and paid tribute to those killed in Manipur violence. The rally began from Khangabok Part 1, Lukhoi Lampak, till Ikop Ningthau Laibung in Khangabok Part 2, Mayai Laikai. Later, a public meeting was held at Ikop Ningthau Laibung, Maning Lampak. Professor Chinglen Maisnam of Manipur University and social activist Ningthauza Lancha were the speakers. Khangabok Coordinating Committee convener Bishan Mangang said Manipur's territorial integrity cannot be compromised at any cost. After a brief hiatus, Palel Bazaar reopened today. Palel Bazaar had remained closed after the September 8 commotion in the area where Assam rifles gunned down to death 2 civilians and injured several others. Speaking to media, Palel Merapaibi Apunbaluk Finance Secretary Mutum Romita said the decision to reopen the marketplace was made during a meeting held today at Palel Maning Laikai Community Hall. Kakching MLA Mayang Lambam Rameshwar, Kakching SP TH Vikramjit, Tengnopal SP Lanmio Quikham, Merapaibi women of Palel and representative of United Committee Palel took part in the meeting. Romita said that SPs of the 2 districts gave them assurance to beef up security measures in Palel Bazaar to prevent any untoward incidents in future. Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Department, Government of Manipur has initiated projects under a special provision of MGNREGA scheme to provide income-generating opportunities for displaced individuals in the wake of Manipur crisis. A total of 312 job card holders who are taking refuge at Ideal Girls College Relief Camp Kampat, Imphal East, will be working for 17 days under the scheme on various activities, including renovation of irrigation channels and drains from Akampat to HAJARIMAYUM, which also includes the Ideal Girls College area under Torban Khetri Wangma Gram Panchayat Khetrigao block. Their wages will be transferred directly to their respective bank accounts. Imphal East DC Kumantem Daina, along with relevant officials, inspected the activities carried out by the displaced victims today.
Akampat relief camp Lairiba, Punna 312 facial job card holder, Akoi Pizaki, Marina RD department na Tauraga, Duga, block na Khetrigao, block Chingi, Mapamasi Duga, Torban Khetrilekai Gram Panchayat. Hariba Asida Koina, renovation of irrigation canal from HAJARIMAYUM to Akampat Amadi, renovation of drain Sima, Asikitaba Anising si job card holder Sing, relief camp Lairiba Sing Asina Pakat Piraga, Numitra Taret Mendes Subiraga, Lairiba, Hoigi Lubananba, the Haribata Asidu Pangto Pirani Duga, Maru in a job card relief camp Lairiba job card holders sing the Sumogi livelihood ki wage Karad Oresu, Mating Oinana Bahina Sinzavani.
The inputs, a part of 30 days skill cum vocational training program on rejuvenating livelihood being conducted for various relief camps in Imphal West District, were distributed today. Inputs were distributed to inmates of relief camps in Kontozam Makha Khabam High School, Kontozam, and recent higher secondary school Sagol Tongba in Imphal West, ICAR Research Complex for Northeastern Region, Manipur Center, and ICAR Krishi Vigyan Kendras, Chandel Churachandpur, Imphal West, Tamenglong, and Ukhrul together organized the distribution program. 200 chicks along with feeds and medicines were handed over to them. Revolutionary Youth Front RYF organized free medical camp for displaced people at Mekola Gulab Higher Secondary School Relief Camp in Nambo today. Free medicines were also provided to them. A village volunteer at Naran Sena village, Bishnupur district, Thongbam Hemba, is battling for life in the ICU rims after being infected with scrub typhus. Hemba is from Kundrakpam Mayai Laikai. His mother Thongbam Helen appeals for help in saving her son's life. His father Thongbam Helen appeals for help in saving her son's life. It may be mentioned another village volunteer succumbed to scrub typhus 3 days ago.
Aigi Chanupa Hemba Saji Koigi Kungak Chapada Tinja Chikpadagi Scrap Types Nabadagi Hosta that's fine Langun Lady Duna Mayamna Shibiduna Mayamgi Matiang Kitang cannot be a good Hena Mayam the Kitang cannot be never Matiang Tokyo and I Hajarimayum.
RPI Athawali National Secretary Maheshwar Taunauza met with the members of JSC forming connections with the brutal killing of 2 students and their parents today. He visited residents of the 2 students and gave his assurance of urging the relevant authorities to recover their bodies. Maheshwar urged the government to carry out through interrogation of the accused arrested in the case so that their bodies may be recovered soon. He termed the abductions and killing of 2 innocent students as barbaric and said that the silence maintained by Kuki MLAs and CSOs over the incident may be considered as support to Kuki militants.
Yaman Nuaitaba, Kashu Kangjadraba, Kuta Nungay Pibashunataba, Tasing Yam Chamjaraba, Angang Anisibu, Yamna Tamtina, Kuki terrorists, Moina, Hatpiba, Uhaidraba, Tahoidraba Tabak, Sabo the Minusiawe, Sadagi and Tamtiraba, Yamna Chokataba, 3rd class High Yamna, a media to Hajaribasini, Kuki terrorist activities, Sidak Sogaliba, Makwebu, support Tauriba, MLA Oigera, Kuki, MLA Oigera, Kuki, innocent civilian, Hajariba Moise, innocent Sway Oidrabranakale, Maramdi, Adam Tamtiraba activities, Sibu, the condemned Torotaba, Nungai Tebo Harektaba, Adutaragadi Mokoi Kuki, MLA Taradusu, Makoisu Sida Yawen Takpani, Makogi terrorist activities at Taribasitas Moy support away Hibani, Adu Kuki community since issue, the saying Harigadi condemned Torokatra Kanjabani, Hausipoda, Nungaiti Hibo Wahi, Haidabida, Aquinito Benati, Manatorongani, Manatorongani, Aquintorongani, Hareba, Yam Chokotaba, and Saram Pira Pase, Sidadi Aquay, innocent civilian Bohining Dreba.
6 student bodies in the state will convene a democratic meeting for general public and students on October 19 to discuss prevailing Manipur situations. Speaking to media at Desam office in Kwalkaitel today, coordinator of the 6 student bodies, Laisangtem Lamyanba, stressed that the present crisis has hit hard on students' community. He cautioned any attempts to disrupt the meeting may result to untoward incidents. He urged the public and students to attend the meet. Lamyanba also urged the government to swiftly resume mobile internet services in the state.
Sentimental emotion na ngata duwalep loba yabani na te aduna long term solution na makhaksu mathau taba political solution su mathau taba adagi tongan bai khoi gi strategic culture kaya malom khaksu sagal hoba mathau taba yellow fruit ki oi bai khoi punsan na bagi thobak thorom mayam su mathau taba masi mayam sing se khoi gi tungda lakadaba singdaba mayam sing se masi khoi thengna da bagi response na to oi doina ana masi guma mayam sing se khoi punna khangmin naraga makha tarak da lakadaba singdaba sing doi khoi thengnara kanda khoi gi tunglam chatse kansi haibasi Hingangnasu internet se handok pide halaga mairoi singi academic activities chathaba matamda apan bapi danaba lengakna akhatpiyo.
Members and volunteers of Apunba Merapai Bilup Singzamai Sapam Laikai staged a sit-in protest at Singzamai Sapam Laikai, condemning the placement of a bomb at the residential gate of an individual named Huidrom Tomtin Nganba from the same locality the previous evening. PH Kalpana, a member of Merapai, demanded a prompt explanation from those responsible for planting the explosive in a residential area.
Ngarang ikang kangong dana sukal level lan pamasida kanano kayino haban lang nalang jingkang dana jumlak ta bom thambaram biramba sia koi nungai taba tukin mati phogjai matung amuhana tawbidana ba mari leina ba authorities na thinjan biduna achumba pisar puthokpiu masi amuhana tawbigano koi shanti pami hoji mobitai masen koi masen nungsinadabagi muhutta nungsinana apunba ma pumronga lala chibu waration purongna ba koi punna tawminasi haidana isa singi matungda koi mama oi ba koi na phirep lawjari.
Thanga MLA and Chairman of Manipur State Power Company Limited MSPCL Tongbram Robinro condoles the untimely demise of former Minister and MLA of Thanga Tongbram Mangibabu and terms his demise a huge loss for the state. Moirang College Teachers Association held condolence meeting today and mourned the untimely demise of former Minister Tongbram Mangibabu. Principal, faculty, staffs and students of the college observed 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. 3-day 6 Edu Fest 2020 Level Inter-School Championship kick-started today at the Jubilee Hall of Union Baptist Church UBC in Kampasom Ukhrul District. Transport and Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Minister Kasim Vasum and Ukhrul MLA Ram Muiva graced the opening event. The Edu Fest, being organized under the aegis of District Administration and Northeast Foundation for Education and Culture NEFEC, will continue till October 14. Spelling bee quiz, painting, extempore, capella, cultural show, mime and various other competitions for students are the main highlights of the festival. Second skill convocation ceremony Kaushal Dipshant Samaroh for students of Jan Siksan Sansthan JSS Institute of People's Education Wangzing Thoubal District was held today at the Central Hall of WWAGS. JSS is open under Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India. The convocation ceremony was held on honoring every skill, empowering every talent theme. Additional SP Operations Thoubal O Wangkhomba, JSS Thoubal Chairman Dr. Nepram Kunzo, Executive Engineer of MSRDA Akoizam Devendro, MSRLM State Mission Manager K. Ranglo and WWAGS General Secretary L. Premananda graced the event. Distribution of certificates to students who had completed various training courses and cultural performances by students marked the event. Umang Laikan Apun Balub Jiri branch appeals people in Jiribam district to forego any kinds of celebration other than necessary religious rituals in view of situation prevailing in Manipur. Ukal Jiri branch advisor Hamom Dani made the appeal during a press meet held at Ukal office premises in Lamlen Laikai Jiribam today.
lupasigi maikaidagi haijari Durga Puja Panthoibi Irat Lai Harauba Ningon Chakoba Diwali gi nin khongbana chingba harau kumai tawbidanaba tangai phadaba laigi laithau dutang pangthok pire harga lela drama jagoi sei na chingba harau kumai gi thoram sing asi tawbidanaba gi damak ukal gi maikai dagi diri lamdam gi reicha punamake mafamda nolok na haijari.
A press release from Sanamahi Temple Board says Mera Chaurel Hoba ritual was held in a low-key manner in view of prevailing unrest. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren launches Manipur State Credit Guarantee Scheme. CM stresses the need to maintain same level of development trajectory achieved prior to current crisis. Imphal Post Office's Manipur Division observes Mails and Parcels Day as part of National Postal Week from October 9 to 13. Manipur observes 24th World Sight Day 2023. Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan says Manipur State Eye Bank would commence operations by October end. And in fresh violence, armed miscreants launch attacks on Sabungkhok Kunau in Imphal East District, leaving at least 3 village volunteers injured. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipuri Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Siri Siri Gaurachandraya Namaha Purvashram da Ekwai Kwaiga Loina Ramba Siri Thongram Dev Datta Elias Amul Singha